I grew up in Wheaton, Maryland, graduated from Our Lady of Good Counsel High School. After high school, I attended Montgomery College, but dropped out. At 19, I started as a janitor at Magruder High School. I was there for 2 years, and I wanted to move up in the county, so I applied for a maintenance position in heavy equipment, which involved machinery and doing concrete work and things like that. After that, I decided I wanted to move on from that, and I went into the auto shop, and I worked there for 4 years. In the meantime, I applied for the apprenticeship program 2 different times, and I wasn't accepted. The third time, I finally was accepted. I was nervous because, honestly, I haven't done well in school. My sophomore year of high school, I was diagnosed with ADD, and before that, I was a C/D student, occasional B. After I was diagnosed, I started doing better in school, but still didn't enjoy it, didn't like the classroom. So coming back to it, I was real nervous about it, but I just told myself to buckle down and get it done, and it worked. I'd love to thank my wife and kids who I think they've sacrificed maybe more than what I've sacrificed. My mom has always been real supportive, my dad. I'd like to thank my supervisors in Montgomery County who've mentored me through this program, and the technicians who have helped me along. I'd like to thank the Board of Trustees for giving me this award and this honor.
I am originally from the Ivory Coast of Côte d'Ivoire. I came to the US and Montgomery College 2 years ago, right after high school. I am not a native English speaker, so I took ESL classes to learn more English. Then I gained a lot of confidence. I also gained a lot of confidence by volunteering and also being part of clubs and of the governance, the student council. Coming to MC and to the US as an international student was very overwhelming at first because I was alone and I needed to learn more about myself. Fortunately, I have my sister and my uncle here. They have been a great resource. My sister, for 5 years, she went to MC, and now she's an accountant. And my uncle also went to MC, and now he's a scientist. Since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be a neurosurgeon, so I knew that I wanted to go to med school. And coming here, I got great counselors who told me to start with biological sciences. After Montgomery College, I am transferring to a 4-year school. I also want to do a MD PhD, and after being a neurosurgeon, I want to have a chain of hospitals around the world. I would like to thank my sister. She's a great example to me, and she has been very supportive and very helpful in everything. Also my uncle, who is just adorable and always supporting me. My aunt and everyone in my family has been so supportive of me and my project and always guiding me.
I was born and raised in Iran. I came to the United States in mid-2015 because in my country I couldn't achieve my goal and fulfill my dreams, so I decided to move to the United States. Leaving my family, my parents, and my hometown and coming here, it was very hard at the beginning and frustrating at first. The first one that started Montgomery College was my older uncle, who came here 35 years ago. And then after that, my uncle, the other uncle, and my aunt, they both started Montgomery College 18 years ago. And they all had a great experience here. I just followed their path, and I came to Montgomery College. When I started here, they were very welcoming and friendly because my English was broken. It was very hard for me to communicate with people, and when I started my classes, no one judged me that my language is bad. All my classmates, they were very helpful. They helped me to go through it together. They pushed me more. Even they were my classmates and also my English teacher as well. So first, I have to thank my parents that they did that sacrifice for me to be here without being with them. And the more important thing, I want to say thank you to Ati and Ali. They were my aunt and uncle who supported me throughout this journey. And I want to say thank you to my older uncle, Rasul, who support all of us to be here because he was the first one coming here. So I'm very appreciate that their helps and all their sacrifice that they did. I really want to be in the dental field, and I am joining the University of Maryland, Baltimore, the dental school for the dental hygiene program because I really like to educate and tell people about the importance of oral health. In other words, I want to give the people the confidence to smile and give them the brighter smiles.
When I entered MC, it had been approximately 9 years since I'd graduated high school and 3 years since I'd taken a college course. And I really hadn't found my stride until I entered the community here at Montgomery College. Montgomery College was immediately welcoming. I felt like I was part of a larger community, a Montgomery family, if you will, and that here was where I belonged. I always knew that I wanted a degree, but my time at Montgomery College really helped focus that desire into a degree in the biological sciences, which I hope to pursue towards a medical career where I could give back to the community. So in addition to studying at Montgomery College and working part-time, I was also training for the Marine Corps Marathon. There were many times at which I thought that I was ready to throw in the towel, and fortunately, with the support of my family and my fiancée Lauren, I received the encouragement I needed to run those 26.2 miles and to become the first person with dwarfism to complete the Marine Corps Marathon. I'd like to thank my fiancée Lauren. She has stood by me through this entire process and been a beacon of support. I'd like to also thank my fiancée's parents, Susan and Wayne. You both have been pillars of support on the East Coast that I could not do without. I'd also like to thank my parents, who can't be here today, but who have always believed in me. They have never faltered from being behind me 100%. Montgomery College is a place of new beginnings, that here you are provided with the tools where you can create your future and you're not limited by where you came from.